Welcome, Cozy Gamers. I'm Lana Celeste of Midnight Media. For today's What's Good Wednesday, we'll be talking about 10 cozy games and rating them. So grab some snackies and let's get cozy with it. Number 1, starting with Story of Season Pioneers of Olive Town. Developed by Marvelous Inc. and published by Exceed Games in 2021. So this game has like a lot of fun elements and mechanics, like many others that are well known, like Animal Crossing, that is not in today's list, but will be mentioned later. It's got like fishing and mining, gathering, all the things there have been in so many of their stories of seasons. And of course, its predecessor, Harvest Moon. But due to licensing issues, now Story of Seasons. And they have many games, but my favorite is by far Pioneers of Olive Town. I love this game's art design and its functionality. I rate this game 7.5 out of 10. Number 2, A Short Hike. This is a fun, sweet game with heartwarming vibes. The best that you could ask for a cozy gamer. This is a Canadian indie game created and published by Adam Robinson Yo, released in 2019. This is like a single player adventure, open world exploration game. You play as a character named Claire, a bird who is trying to get to the top of the mountain, Hawk Peak. Along the way, you gather golden feathers that help you to run, climb, double jump, and get higher to glide and soar as far as your little feathers will reach. You talk to other people in the area that help guide you and can do favors for feathers and play mini games too to attain money and prizes. I really enjoyed this game. I rate this game 6.9 out of 10. 3. Coming in with Florence. This is another indie game, totally empowering, cozy. This is a short, hour-long story-based game that explores relationships and personal growth, accomplishing milestones in life. And she's like finding herself, becoming comfortable, and loving herself. This game is way, way enjoyable, and it felt like it deserved to be on this list. This is an Australian indie game published by Annapurna Interactive Studios. Mountains, released iconically on Valentine's Day. If you know, you know. Otherwise, play the game and you'll know. In 2018. So I rate this 5.5 out of 10, only because I wanted there to be more. But it is a good game, for sure. Coming in strong with 4, Stardew Valley. This is obviously a game for the list. Practically the poster child for cozy games, really. It's developed and published by Concerned Ape in 2016, which is really just Eric Barron. This is such an epic show of what one human being can do. This indie game is a shining beacon with farming, fishing, foraging, mining, slight combat, and so much fun like social encounters and relationships that you get to develop, and you get to see like the stories unfold, and you get to like be a part of other people's stories. You can get married, have children, travel to islands, customize your home and property, constantly upgrading and making stuff cooler and cooler. Same with your home. Honestly, you can even go to like the movies, make friends with an alien in the sewer system, and so much more. This is truly like the most wonderful cozy game. I rate this game 9.5 out of 10 and cannot wait for the Haunted Chocolatier. Number 5, coming in chill with Donut County. This is a puzzle game and basic point and click. Developed by Ben Espinito and published by Annapurna Interactive in 2018. Okay, so this game has mechanics of like Katamari Damacy and was oddly enough inspired by Hoppy figurines and Bruce Springsteen's music video locations. Weird. I guess inspiration comes from everywhere. This is such like a silly, chillax, fun kind of like game where the mascot is literally a raccoon that digs in the garbage. And the game's slogan, have a garbage day. Pretty sick. This is a great cozy game for like any day that you just want to check out, have a cozy game, enjoy some play from beginning to end. And it's short enough that you can actually, beat it in one seating. It's like 2 to 3 hours at the very most. I rate this 7.8 out of 10. Hard 6 coming at ya with Goosebumps, the game, developed by Game Hill and Wayward Forward, published by Scholastic in 2015, and released on Switch, where I played it in 2018. So this is like a point and click story adventure game. It's got puzzles and choices, collecting items, interacting with characters from the Goosebumps universe. This is a perfect game to like turn down the low lights, get wrapped up in like a burrito, get comfy with your favorite game snackies, and spend some time with your favorite dummy, Slappy. If you love Goosebumps, then settle in for a good time with this perfect spooky, cozy game. I rate this 7 out of 10. 7 with Jenny Leclue Detective-oo, totally not in French. Developed and published by Malgruffy in 2019. This is a totally epic adventure game. Lots of fun puzzles, decoding, socializing, clue finding, and interacting with so many characters in this town that are like so odd and funky, weird, and fun depending on the interaction. Moving through a creepy town built on secrets, wrapped up in like this huge conspiracy, hiding in libraries and graveyards and spooky mansions. Jenny Leclue, Detective-oo, brings all the spookies to the yard, and I'm like, this cozy game is the best. And cannot wait for the second one. I rate this game 9.9 out of 10 because it rocks, rolls, and steals the show. This freaking game rules. 8, moving on down the line with An Old Man's Journey, an indie game developed and published by Broken Rules, released in 2017. So this game follows an old man that in the very beginning he receives this letter with some like news that totally takes him like aback and takes you on a journey with him. And this game has like adventure and puzzles. And the cool thing about it is like you interact with the screen. The screen itself is like, it becomes like this touch screen that you can move things, expand things. It's really cool. The game and mechanics rather is like so original and it's really fun. I love the art design and the really cool features this game provides. It's also like a super heartfelt and cozy game that can set you into like, I don't know, just completing a happiness in your day. So for that, I rate this game 6 out of 10. Almost at the end of the list with number 9, Paper Trail. Published by Netflix, of all studios, in 2024. So this is like an extremely interactive, cozy game where you can flip the pages and bend them like origami by using the screen you're playing on. Each screen you move, it interacts and opens new pathways with puzzles, movable platforms, shapes. With folding the pages, you can increase the complexity of the gameplay. This was a really cool concept, and I'm glad that it was suggested to me because it really was interesting and I liked the idea. And I'm sure for like a lot of people, this would be a complete win. For me, it was honestly not my cup of tea. but I give it a load of credit because it is, something of a very difficult game to have come up with a concept of, and it's very different. So I give this game a 5.9 out of 10. Last, number 10, Unpacking, developed by Witchbeam and published by Humble Bundle, originally in 2021, and has been added now at this point to like basically every current platform today. So this is a super simple game where you play in first person. Basic story, you move to a new place, and I hope you guessed it, you unpack. Yep, it's pretty simple. Each room becomes harder to unpack as you go, and let me tell you, I I bought this kind of like on a lark, like, meh, I'll give it a try, why not? It was like 60% off in the Nintendo store, so I got it. And I'm really happy I did, because this was such a like satisfying game that was far worth the playthrough. I rate this supremely cozy game 8 out of 10. Well, before I curl up and play another cozy game, thanks for joining me today. Hit the bell to know when my next video drops. Give a like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling me your favorite cozy game. And until next time, stay cozy.